I always like to. I feel like you know what? Since I attend this faith like that, and this been around since I was like what 15, 16 years old. I was a young. I didn't know anything about Adventist until I was 17. It's still the same. The only difference is they didn't have the sidewalk. All this was gravel. All this out here was gravel and grass from the back. But I feel like I always, as long as I live forever, I feel like I always have a piece of a history that I can not only videotape it and record something like this, like a legacy or something like that, or like a movement or something like that, where somebody can watch this here and know how damaging Christianity can be, because I'm a living witness. Right there, Adventist Church, right there. I used to faithfully come there every weekend. If you didn't see me come here on the weekend, usually it'd be because something important came up and I didn't want to miss out on the service. I was that bad. I was excited. It's like my whole mind was in another world. It's almost like you in a dream. Let me describe how damaging Christianity is. Christianity is described as when you're young coming up in it, right? Especially in our time, right? In the era when we was young and we didn't know. This was way before YouTube, internet, all that stuff. It's almost like you're in a good dream, right? You having your favorite dream and it looks real. You know what I mean? It's like it looks real when you're young because you don't know no better. And it's almost like when you wake up and you come to the truth, you're shown a true reality. It's like waking up out of a dream. Yeah. Yeah, man. I try to take care of myself a little better. You know what I'm saying? Detoxing bad energy and stuff like that. Eating right and trying to like uh drink more healthier stuff, you know? That might that's probably got something to do with it. Yeah, man. And when you follow his commandments and stuff to the best of your ability, he really makes he rejuvenate, or how can I say it? Rejuvenate, or he replenishes your health. And you'll be old, you can be an old person, but you still will have, or you'll look as though you were like in your teens or something. And that's how good the Most High is, man. He starts you all over again. And yeah, man. But anyway, when you free yourself from Christianity, from you talking to somebody that's actually that you know what I mean. You dealing with you know, me expressing what it does, you know. And if I have a legacy or something like that that may live after me or something like that, because you never know what happened, they'll be able to see these videos forever and forever and be able to, they can see it now how damaging religion is. It's like having a curtain. You got a curtain and all the curtains are just pulled back and you can't see nothing but the curtains. But once they roll them curtains back, it's like when you unpull the veil, it's like you can see everything real clear. And it's like, damn, all that junk. Damn, I didn't know that I was just walking in junk. I thought it was the real thing. Come to find out, you wasn't doing nothing but sucking and eating trash. And just like, have you ever made a mistake? Just describing what I'm talking about, Christianity. It's like you eating something and you didn't realize that bugs crawled on it until you actually looked at the bag and you seen bugs and roaches all in the bag and you start spitting and regurgitating what you eat. That's how it feels. You know what I'm saying? You start spitting it out because you realize that you've been lied to the whole time. but you thought you was doing right. Have you ever went to sleep and had your favorite dream? You wish you was in a certain position. You wish you had a lot of this. Maybe it was like food, maybe it was money, maybe it was you wish you had all that type of stuff. And the dream looks so real. And when you wake up and realize and come to yourself, you like, oh, it was just a dream. And you went through the whole dream process thinking that, and you like, damn, man, that shit. I mean, that seemed it so real. That's how it is when people, the way people are still locked down into this movement of Christianity. You know, that's how it is when people is locked down into something that you thought was real, and you come to a reality and realize that it wasn't. But you know what I'm saying? I really realized it because see, back then we didn't have the media. So the media, social media, it has a lot to do with waking up a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I asked myself this question. I still ask question. If we didn't know anything about social media, or they didn't create the social media, and we just didn't know, never heard of it up until now, I wonder what would the society be like right now. Just imagine if they didn't have the social media, we didn't know anything about it, we still didn't have a knowledge of it. And let's say, even though the Most High knows exactly what time is to put something out there, everything is ordained by the Most High. Do you believe that the sun is separating us from Esau? It makes sense what you're saying. Yeah, you talk about the literal sun. Oh, you talking about the S-U-N, the sun, like the sun that shines? That is a good question. That is to be thought of. It really is. That's a good thought, man. All right. That is a good thought. I believe it. I know the sun represents life. I know it represents protection and stuff like that. Uh, I think so. I mean, I believe. I would say that I noticed that the sun used to shine a lot. It used to shine a lot, and I noticed that it's like they almost trying to keep the sun from shining like it used to because they really realize that they can't really take the sun like that, and it's burning them up. But it's actually give us more melon, as you want to say. You know what I mean? I would say that, yeah, because I think what you're saying, you might be on to something. A sun represents your shield and your protection. What they call it? There's a scripture in Malachi, the last book. It's called Malachi chapter 4. It says the sun shall arise with healing in his wings. You know, with healing. So I would say the sun stands for healing because it caused everything to grow. That's probably why people, you're not supposed to worship the sun because it's the creation of God. But it does, it's certain things that it does because the only person that can give light to the sun is the Most High. So that is a thing that was created, you know? So I I would say it that God, when we keep his commandments, and that might be the key, when we keep his commandments and things of that nature, that within itself will hide us from Esau, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Because he says, if you want to enter into life, keep the commandments. And he said in Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse uh Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 8. He said, "He that keepeth the commandments shall fear no evil thing." You know. And then he said in Psalms 111 and verses 9 and 10. Uh, he said that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, a good understanding of all those that do his commandments. His praise endures forever. So the commandments is the center key around being protected, according to what I've been reading in the Bible, according to the Bible, that he protects us when we keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? There's another scripture in St. John chapter uh first John 1, first John 2 and 3. It said, "Hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments." You know, stuff like he that says, "I know him," and keeps not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. I think the only thing that will leave you unprotected of not keeping the commandments. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, brother. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to say the wrong thing, to you. I ain't gonna act like I know everything, man. There's a lot of stuff, man. I still find myself asking questions about things. There's a lot of things I'm still even asking questions. And I'm just being real right now. When I jump on videos and stuff like that, um, the way I talk now on camera, it's the same exact way I talk when I'm off camera. It ain't no difference. My conversations is the same. Whatever I put on YouTube, I don't go out there and put it out there for fake. A lot of times when I record videos, I do it because it's just something that I like naturally doing. And if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm talking to my people that I love, my especially my Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans, I would love to record it, even if we just having a regular conversation. That's just the natural. I don't do it because I'm trying to go and like try to copy somebody, because it would make no sense. I'm doing it because it's just something that I naturally like doing. I love to record video way before I even got to this point of knowing this truth. I still was recording videos if I wasn't even saying, if I didn't have much of nothing to say. The most important thing I like about it, you're able to save it. You're able to save the memory of what you recorded. And that's real good to me. That's the best part about social media. You can record something and you can save it, you know? But when I look at the brothers on the streets that be speaking the truth, I look at that and I be like, man, I want to be sharp like that. That's how I be. I literally be like, man, how y'all doing? All right. Since y'all outside, y'all doing all right, huh? Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. How about you? I want to ask you, how much y'all pay for the apartment? I'm at 2 bedroom. It's hold on, wait a minute, let me do something right quick. 4 months. It's been 4 months. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a couple of months ago. She yeah, they had to come and like